I got all of my star blocks finished. I made 16 of these little friendship star blocks. Also made 16 crumb blocks out of my leftovers. And then I found this fabric in my stash. And so I have 32 of my other blocks, so I cut 32 of these. All of them are a little bit different, but they're kind of the same. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch this third row on, and we'll see what that looks like. What I'm doing is I'm just alternating the stars and the background and the crumb blocks. And I just got I've got 3 rows done so far. I'm doing 7 across by 9 down. So here's kind of a sneak peek how it's turning out. Like I said, this is 3 rows put together. So it's going to be a good size throw quilt. All right. The quilt top is done except for borders. And I'll have to figure out what I want to do for borders. And I'm going to have to I'm going to have to take this over to the big ironing board and iron my cross seams where I put the rows together. It's a pretty good size quilt. Nice size throw. 7.5-inch blocks, 7 across by 9 down, so there's 63 blocks. And I think I had 1 star block left over. Yeah, 1 little star block left over. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with that. So I figured out that I can probably make the rest of this work for my borders if I do 3.5-inch borders. So that's what I'm going to try. Got 1 more small piece of this I can add in. Three and a half and 7. Well, that was really close. That's what I had left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Usually that's about what it takes for the size of a throw quilt, I think. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this 1 other piece that I had left over to add in if I happen to need it. I can get 1 more, I think, out of this. Oh, I can get 2 out of this. It's not full width of fabric because I had to cut a couple of blocks out of it. 3.5 and 7, and it didn't go all the way through at the top. it's too long. I'm just going to grab my scissors. It only likes about an inch. Should have folded it over. Okay, that can make the difference if I needed it. All right, let's see what I can do with this. When I attach my borders, I do not do the diagonal cut, I just do the straight cut. So I'm going to go ahead and take those selvages off. Binding, I do the diagonal, but borders, no. And I don't think these have borders. I mean, selvages. So I'll just take these selvages off. Any kind of a little ruler will do for that. As long as I have them lined up straight. That one's a little crooked. Not sure how that happened. I'm going to have to cut that end off. The fabric must have been a little warped on one end. Looks like it goes off about right there. Alrighty. Well, what I'll do is I'll put that one over here for right now. I'll sew 2 together for each side, and then I'll use whatever I have left for the ends, and I'll have some of these left, I think, too. I'll press that out. All right. Do a little bit wider seam so that I can open those up and press them out. I will back stitch beginning and end of these little seams. I have to watch these designs. I hope I did that one okay. Yeah, I think that one's okay. I'll just press these little seams open. I'm just going to guesstimate and leave a little bit extra here. And then I'll trim it off with the ruler later. Alright, so that's how much I had left on that one. So I'll have that much on each one. And I think I'll have plenty to stitch together for the other two ends. Oh, I like that. And when I do press, I'll press everything out towards the borders. But I'll do that on the bigger ironing board. Okay, my last border is going on. Ouch. All right, here it is with the borders. I still have to press it. Oops, take that off. Now I will measure this to see for sure exactly what the measurements are, but let's see, it was 63 long, and I added 3 inches on each end. So 63 plus 6 is 69. And then it was 7 times 7 wide, so it was 49. And then add 6 inches, 49, that would be 55. So it's a good size quilt. It's not a bed size quilt, it's a nice throw size. Well, it could be a toddler bed. Easily, it could be a toddler bed. Almost long enough for a twin, but not quite. The thing that I like about doing a project like this is that I've used up almost all of my pink scraps that I had, instead of just having them laying around taking up space. Now this can be useful for someone and kind of pretty at the same time. I finished my little pink Scrappy project, and it measures, let's see, 55 wide by 68 long. So it's a nice size throw quilt for your chair or your sofa, or just to snuggle up in. Now what I like about this is I used up almost all of my pink scraps. I did use a 2-yard cut of fabric in my stash to do these alternate blocks here, and of course the borders. But other than that 2 yards, I used all scraps. And I just alternated the stars and the scrappy blocks, the crumb blocks. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I don't know how soon I will get it quilted, but I know when I watch YouTubers, I love to see the finished product, or at least semi-finished. Thanks for watching. Nancy with Simply Quilting.